Floridians' lives even more of a living hell. Get a load of this headline right here. DeSantis accused of favoring insurance industry donors at residents' expense. Florida governor has lavished the industry with favors and benefits while everyday Floridians suffer. This is coming from a key report. So when we talk about the system being rigged and that politicians are for sale, this is yet another example that you will continue to hear about and to see on Unbossed. Now, a report claims the following: Ron DeSantis, the right-wing Republican governor of Florida and a likely 2024 presidential candidate, has handed favors to his big money donors in the insurance industry at the expense of cash-strapped residents of his state. The report is called "How Ron DeSantis Sold Out Florida Homeowners" and was put together by various groups. Now, the groups that contributed to this report are as follows: the American Federation of Teachers Union, Nonprofit Center for Popular Democracy, Florida Rising, and Hedge Clippers. Now, what does the report contain? The report pinpoints the insurance industry as a crucial underwriter of DeSantis's meteoric rise to the governor's mansion and as a potential White House contender, and alleges that this may have influenced his decision making. Reporting coming from David Smith of The Guardian. DeSantis, who ran a successful re-election campaign last year, and friends of Ron DeSantis, a political action committee that supported him, have taken a combined $3.9 million. Might as well just gonna round that up to $4 million in contribution from insurance industry players. If donations to the Republican Party of Florida since January 1, 2019, days before DeSantis assumed office, are added, this total swells to more than $9.9 million. Or in other words, as I was taught in math, you can go ahead and round up when it's that $10 million. The author's analysis of campaign finance data also found that two property casualty insurance firms donated a combined total of $125,000 to DeSantis's 2023 inaugural celebration, which marked the beginning of his final term as governor in the term limited state. Now, it's no coincidence that the DeSantis administration has put insurance companies' interests over that of the citizens of that state. It is no surprise. Just go ahead and follow the money. The man is answering to his owner donors, just plain and simple, like right out in the open, not even trying to hide it. And most of which of these homeowners are battling the insurance rates that are nearly triple that of the national average. This year, insurance price hikes are expected to average 40%. And here's one specific incident. Tracy Ann Brown, 53, said by phone from Miami, quote, "The prices are horrendous. Our insurance went up to $1,800 per month, and I could not afford it with my husband's salary and my salary put together. We had a home that we had to take the insurance off, and unfortunately, our house caught fire on Easter Sunday, and we didn't have insurance on it. My God, my God." And the reporter further writes, instead of fixing problems with Florida's property insurance industry, DeSantis has lavished the industry with favors and benefits while everyday Floridians suffer. Max, your thoughts?
Well, I'll tell you, Ron DeSantis is just the king of coincidences, isn't he? I mean, not just this, but this is the same Ron DeSantis who passed through his legislature funding for a bunch of new private prisons literally a month after private prison executives gave his campaign hundreds of thousands of dollars. It just seems so interesting that all of these things seem to happen for companies right after the checks hit Ron DeSantis's bank account. I mean, this is a guy who's made no secret of the fact he doesn't just have a for sale sign on his back. I mean, it's lit in neon. And the only downside here is that it's killing him with the voters that he's gonna need for this presidential run, because grifting Floridian retirees on their insurance, not exactly a way to win votes.
Oh, Max, I hope you are right, because I say to Florida, every time we do a story about this man, I say, Florida, get your governor and don't let him become president of the United States. So Max, I want you to be right. I hope the elders in Florida really, really see that this man is not for them, but he's not for anybody of any age. Oh Lord, this man cannot become president of the United States of America.